This guest. I've known this woman for over 20 plus years. She's been in the culture of hip hop for many, many years, and she has decided to grace us with her presence today. And ladies and gentlemen, it didn't take all kind of gifts and everything. We didn't offer no peach cobbler. We just called on the phone and said, Miss Deb, we need you on our show, and we need for you to be here with a distinguished panel. And before I bring her up, I want to introduce my panelists. First off, out of the hot city, the boxing city, the gambling city of Las Vegas, we have the incredible, the incomparable Nylah says. Nylah, say hello to everybody. Welcome to the show.
Hello. How is everybody?
Well, they look like they're doing good, ladies and gentlemen. They look like they're doing good. And you know something? Listen. It wouldn't be the Dennis Byron show if I couldn't bring up my very, very, very special person. And I'm gonna tell you something. When I say this, I mean it with at the bottom of my heart. This person, the chemistry when we do shows is amazing, and it couldn't happen without having her on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, let me bring up the lovely, the beautiful, the woman that don't pull back no punches, Miss Vlenore. V, what's going on?
Hi.
Oh my goodness. Oh, this is looking
everybody.
Beautiful. This is looking beautiful. I feel so honored to be among these people. And listen. Hold on. What is it about this woman that has the culture on fire? When she, from television to music to celebrity management to I mean, you should have seen us at this I want to say this was a kind of like a little tea party. I mean, she does everything. When I tell you the list of people that she's worked with and have elevated, and currently she's worked with the hottest rapper, female rapper in the game right now, and this rapper has many, many years in the game, and that's Nicki Minaj. Without any further ado, I want to bring on my sister, my friend, celebrity manager, and entrepreneur, Miss Deb Antney. Ladies and gentlemen, please give her a nice warm welcome. Here she goes.
Hey.
Deb's in the building. What's happening?
How are you? Hey guys, how are you?
Hello. Such a pleasure to have you on and meet you.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
And listen, almost didn't happen because the queen.
I don't do interviews.
She don't do interviews. And, listen, and if I told you how much noise she had for this interview, you wouldn't believe it. Anyone can't do that. Anyone can't pick up the phone and call this woman to get on the interview. But she decided she wanted to do that for me and do that for Nylah and do that for Vlenore. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna let the ladies cook right now. I'm gonna have some questions, but I'm gonna let the ladies cook right now. I'm just honored to be here. I'm just gonna be basking in the light and just enjoy this. Nylah, I want you to lead this off. Let's go.
All right. So it is such a pleasure to talk with you. We talked earlier, and I was geeked because, you know what I mean? Because to talk to you, we see you on television, we see you on the shows, and we see many different sides to you, right? And we always wonder, is it really that? Is she? And y'all, she really is that. It was literally
who I am.
She's who she says she is. She's on brand. Okay, she is no different. But girl, I just want to get into it, right? I want to get into it. You have been called a queen amongst kings, right? In a world run by men, an industry run by men. How have you maintained your power and your respect throughout the years? Because you are given that OG respect by everyone.
The biggest thing, Nylah, as we talked earlier, is keeping my legs closed and my pocketbook open.
Okay.
I stay focused on the business at all times. You know what I'm saying? I don't get fascinated over cars and jewelry and $2 in somebody else's pocket that ain't in mine. So there's just like a lot of things that, I just stand on business. That's it. Period.
Right. And have you ever had to flex up in a way where, because I understand that there's this thing called gender bias, right? With the guys. And I'm glad that you said keep your legs closed, because we know that there are a lot of women, a lot of popular artists that can't keep them closed. Okay. No. I will say that I was pleasantly loving the fact that at least one of your artists that I know definitely didn't do that. Kept them legs closed, and that's why she's the queen. And that's
right.
Nikki. Okay,
That's
so
right.
she definitely followed that to the letter, and shout out to her for that. But let's go ahead and talk about this industry. How do you feel like it has evolved in terms of respecting women in leadership?
I think that it's really gotten worse because we don't respect ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Here, they gave us the platform. They gave it to us.
Yeah.
And what do? We go and sell sex.
As talented as we are.
Sex. We beefing like crazy and selling sex.
I agree. Speaking of selling sex, okay. This is a little messy, Deb. This is a little messy.
I'll check you because I don't do a lot of that stuff, but it's okay. I know how to handle myself.
I know, girl. I know. So did you see the Breakfast Club interview with like Gucci and Keyshia?
Oh God. Unfortunately, yes. That was sent to me by I can't begin to tell you how many people sent me that. I don't follow the Breakfast Club, but I've had that sent to me by several people.
So what did you think about it? Because that's a woman in leadership.
Who's a woman in leadership?
I mean, she looks like she's leading her man.
Well, she's handling her man.
Right.
She's the handler.
Right.
That's not the Bradrick that I know.
Yeah.
Okay. It just did not seem like him.
It hasn't for some time.
There's many rumors about that relationship, period. You understand what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
That's not him. It's like in a million years, you wouldn't get to make me believe that either he wasn't drugged up or something wasn't going on with him there. That's just not him. And that's not, I don't feel like she should have came out nationally saying the stuff that she said about her husband. I don't think that that's for the world, period. That like sounds like somebody that wants attention. You know what I'm saying? That's seeking attention and that threw her husband out on the chopping block. I don't care what anybody say.
That's right.
I would have never, ever put my household business out there. This industry ain't big enough for me to put my business out there in the street like that.
I know that's
Deb,
right.
I looked at that clip and it felt like we went back in the time when Mike Tyson and Robin Givens was doing the interview, and he was just there while she was saying all these things that really hurt their situation back then. So,
he was in space.
Yeah,
he was in space. That is not. I'm sorry. You know, I don't care what people say about mental health, what they talking about with mental health. This ain't about them worrying about no damn mental health. This is worrying about people trying to be on top.
Yep.
And so people trying to get notoriety.
Yeah.
Like, that's just not it. And that just didn't look like him. But I did see how he side-eyed her a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
There was a little bit of that. I noticed
I seen that side-eye that he did. That just don't seem like the person that I know.
Yeah.
So if you were managing Gucci, how do you think you would have, like, if he was your artist right now?
Let me explain something to you. I listened to her and everything she said, and taking his camp, taking this away, taking that away. I went through tons of stuff with him, and I'm not going to go through all of that now just because I don't deal with him. Okay? I've never advertised anything. People never knew about none of that stuff. And I've placed them in hospitals. I've done various things, okay? And nobody ever knew nothing about it. They didn't know. And I didn't advertise. To this day, I've never told that man's business. And when she sat there and said, oh, she wished that people would bring him up, well, talk about me. Because you wouldn't have him if it wasn't for me. Period.
Talk about it then, Deb.
Okay? And that pissed me off when I seen that and them going through all that. She going through all of that stuff. My son always talk about Gucci. And Waka didn't come out when Gucci was on the stage. Waka was Gucci's hitter. Okay? That's what he was. Somebody to protect him. It wasn't about him doing music with Gucci. That didn't happen. Gucci didn't put OJ the Juice Man out. OJ was signed to me. He didn't put French Montana out. He didn't put Nicki out. I put Nicki on that stage. He never wanted her on the stage.
Huh. That's
and
really
he didn't
interesting.
do nothing with French. He robbed French. Like, I hate that. You know, the one thing that pissed me off about that is that I'm tired of them taking away what I did. I'm sick of that. I'm sick of it. He didn't do that stuff. And they know he didn't do it. And it pisses me off that it's taken away from me. I just never fought for none of that. And I never talked about none of that stuff. Even to his company. I got boxes and boxes of paperwork anytime they want to try me. Boxes. Okay? Part of his stuff belonged to me. I never fought for money. I never fought nobody for nothing. Nothing. And the book, wrote in a book that Coach K did all of this stuff. What? Like, all of this stuff that went on. And who fought all these people? Who made all these enemies out there in the street? Me, as a woman. As a woman. But I never got out there and cried and bitched and moaned and did anything. I can't say that about these men. So when you talk about getting on there and she did so much, she ain't did shit because she ain't have all that money to leave her either. Like, they need to tell the truth about stuff and stop lying.
I was wondering, was that $2 million flip
Please,
exaggerated?
Girl, please. Please. They need to stop it. This industry, you know, the black on black crime that happens in this industry is ridiculous. What they do to people. What they do. And the rumors that they set out on people is disgusting.
It's almost like she's participating in a smear campaign while pretending to be the savior. Like, it was really
you have
hard
to know
to
the
watch.
whole deal of how that whole thing went down. The whole thing was to get him away from me anyway. They wanted him away from me. So they put the rumor I stole. I couldn't have stole from him. We departed with accountants. I got every drop of my paperwork. Every drop. But I'll pull paperwork up now and talk about how he's taking money from me. How Todd Moskowitz, all of them, they took money from me. And then put rumors on me. Even I was shocked for OJ to go against me. And I fought hard for him. $1 million. You never made $1 million in this industry. You wasn't in the industry long enough for that. Gucci didn't sign you.
Deb, real quick, on a lighter note, what sparked you wanting to get into the music industry in a male-dominated industry so early on?
First off, Dennis, I was already in when I came to Georgia. I came to Georgia State and I would never do it again. But what got me in was Gucci. And my niece, I wasn't going to touch it. But somebody came to me, a female, I still would not say her name, came to me and asked me to help him. And that's what started the whole thing. He couldn't go nowhere. He couldn't do nothing. He wasn't no gangster. He was a thief.
Wait a minute.